Something really cool to show you. How comfortable would you be sharing stories about yourself, true stories, to an audience of complete strangers?
And I think the key there is true, right? Yeah, it's something that's happening in Detroit, and it's really putting a twist on those poetry slams you've heard about. This is called a story slam, and as photographer Alex Atwell shows us, it's uniquely Detroit.
Everybody ready for some stories today? Huh?
So we are at Cliff Bell's right now. This is traditionally a jazz club, but it really lends itself well to the intimacy of sharing your personal stories with the world.
Welcome to the Moth Story Slam.
I hear kerplunk, kerplunk, kerplunk.
What is the Moth?
And these guys are coming up.
It's an event that people from any walk of life can come in and put their name in the hat.
So 5-minute stories.
Next thing you hear, dun 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 dun.
What are you doing up there?
I'm gonna get deported, like this is not good.
And share their story based on a theme.
It's on a theme. Your theme is balance.
And my story about balance.
And the room's moving. Wow.
So I think we're going to have a lot of really good stories because it's a very broad theme.
So the equilibrium of my life was really out of balance.
So storytelling is in the middle of a revival right now.
I just felt really fierce in that moment.
Minasan, ninja ni kiyosukete kudasai.
It is called a flail mace at this point, esprit de corps.
The kind of storytelling we do is true personal stories.
I am the hyphen between Mexican and American.
It kind of shows that everybody has a story to tell and everybody's life is interesting and that we should all be comfortable to share what it is that makes us special about ourselves.
Don't you want to hear some Detroit stories?
You know, he asked me where I'm from, and I do the whole mitten thing and point about right here.
Because Detroit got some stories, got some real stories.
I was a hustler, but not that kind. I was a pool hustler, as in billiards.
Detroit storytelling has been a really big deal in the national storytelling circuit for quite a long time.
But I love the idea of getting into some deeper stuff, you know, talking about race, talking about culture.
There's probably nothing more difficult than navigating two ethnicities.
It's about being passionate.
Okay, man, that sounds like a great idea.
About being real.
Because it made me really assert myself.
About telling your truth and sharing it with everybody.
We're hitting each other. Ka! Oh my God. Just wait for it to come in. Pa!
Whether that be comedic or tragic or somewhere in between.
They would just put me in a harness and swing me from a rope, and then that way I could go up and down like Peter Pan or something.
I hope that people understand that everybody's voice should be heard.
But after a time, they kind of accepted me.
Salient moment of balance for me.
But what I did take away from that experience is that, hey, like if I want something, if I want to do something, I get it done, man.
Talking about your life and something that matters to you.
Best part about this story is what comes next.
Is super important, and we should all feel comfortable to do that.
So that was a great learning experience for me. That was a good thing to learn about myself.
I wasn't just Mexican, I wasn't just American, I was a little bit of everything.
Wow. Balance, that topic. Concept. It really is. This is Shannon Kaysen, who really developed this idea and really has brought it to fruition for folks here in Detroit. This is really cool.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is cool, yeah.
What was your concept when you first started getting this started? What were you hoping to achieve?
Well, let me get it right. This isn't mine. It's the Moth.org, I mean the Moth Story Slams, which are out of it's a storytelling organization out of New York. Okay. So it's not mine.
Okay. But it's nationwide.
Yeah, it's worldwide basically. They have shows in Ireland and London and Detroit and Ann Arbor too. So they got story slams all over the country.
So I guess to Karen's point, what is the hope? What's the outcome when you have these events? I mean, for the people that attend and the people that get on stage.
I think the biggest thing is people sharing their lives. You know, you get 5 minutes. They prepare beforehand, so they'll know a topic beforehand, and 5 minutes to share your life. You know, you could touch somebody, you could, and the thing I find, people get control and get power themselves telling their own stories. Once you could tell your story, you can pretty much handle it, you know. So yeah.
What makes a good storyteller? Because I'm sure you've got all different folks showing up on stage.
Well, you can see on stage it's so multicultural, different ages.
That's what I love. I love when it's like all kinds of different people, and it's stories from all different, you know, parts of life, young, old. I love it when it's like that, and I think people just going out there sharing their stories is the ultimate
And
thing.
we should say you don't have to have any type of experience, no stage experience,
no experience,
acting, comedic.
But you want to put it in order, like a beginning, middle, and end, as far as in a regular story. You want to have some kind of arc to it. You want the story to go somewhere. You want somebody to feel something through the story. So that's what I love about the stories.
Now, on this example, you did balance.
Yeah, balance.
Give me some other ideas or other topics that you've done your theme night on.
Well, they'll do one on love hurts around you know, Valentine's Day, and they'll do, you know, ones on family. They do one on cars. You know, that's a good Detroit thing.
Good one,
so
okay. So the last one you had was, because it's first Thursday over at Cliff Bell's where we were showing it. So the next time you'll have another one is in Ann Arbor?
It'll be in Ann Arbor. It's the third Tuesday at Circus in Ann Arbor.
So if we wanted to go, for instance, what's the process?
You would just go. You would think ahead of time. You would find out the theme. Think ahead of time on the story you'd like to tell. Put your name in the hat once you go, and you can tell a 5-minute story.
So what if I want to go and not tell a story?
You can just go and enjoy and sit down back and eat some popcorn and drink some.
But in terms of the theme, is the Ann Arbor theme out already?
Yeah, but I don't remember it. So you put me on the spot there.
We go to the Moth.org.
But you can go to the Moth.org or
Moth like
the Moth like an insect.org, and you can find it out in events.
Okay.
You know? But there's so many different storytelling events going on in the city too. They have twisted storytellers going on at Charles H. Wright. It's called the Secret Society of Twisted Storytellers. I do a podcast called Homemade Stories Podcast, which I talk about Detroit stories. I talk about E-Course. I talk about my family and people I love. But I talk about real stuff.
This is not your background, being a writer or a storyteller. What is your background?
I was a plumbing wholesale manager, and I walked into a Moth event, and I was like, I got some stories too. So I told stories. The first one I won because they judge these things. It's a slam. Then you go into a grand slam, which it might be 500 people in the audience, which is daunting. You know,
what do you win?
And then I won that. You don't win anything. You just win a pat on the back, but it's you feel good telling your stories to the audience.
Do any kids, like how young?
Well, it's 21.
21,
yeah, because they're serving beers and it's at a bar.
Yeah, that's true. I'd like to see a little kid one too, though. Yeah. You know what I mean, like a small.
Now, is there a cost when you go, or is it just?
It's only $5, so it's a low cost to go. Especially, it's a great date night out. If you go, you will enjoy it.
I think we should try it.
Wouldn't that mean we could get our significant others to get up there and start telling some stories?
I like that idea. We're going to do it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Shannon.
Detroit.